Yeah, they were a good team. Rebounding was a big key. And, of course, free throws like it's been the last couple of games. So we're just fortunate to hit our free throws and get rebounds.
Talk, I guess, a little bit about just the defensive play. I mean, that was a pretty ugly game at times there on the defensive end. What's to say about just keeping the defense there and hanging on there for the win?
Yeah, our goal was to stay on Macy and not let them hit any threes at the end. Don't foul, because, of course, we could still be up if we didn't foul. So
Glenwood tomorrow. Then the tournament starts. Take me through goals for this team, obviously. What do you guys have to do well to get to where you want to be?
Glenwood, we just have to play like we did against them before. And for Clarinda and the next games, we just need to play our game and take one game at a time.
I think we missed 8 free throws in a row and missed a couple layups. But at the end, we found a way, so that's what it's about. Again, this is a great team. They played hard. They played extremely hard, so that had a lot to do with it. Come next week, you got to win by 1. So we won by a little bit more than that, not much. But so we're happy, and we'll move on.
Talk about, I guess, the defensive play overall. It seemed like, Macy hit some outside shots on you, but other than that, it seemed like your defense was, for the most part, pretty solid.
Yeah, especially in the first half, I thought we did real well, and then they're down the stretch. They got a couple open shots and hit a few, and at times we look good, and at times we didn't, and that's kind of been our story. We're pretty good when we do the things that we want to do, and just being more consistent. 32 minutes, and if we do more of that, I think we'll be successful.
Role players, just there at the end. Jessica Jackson gave you great minutes all night. She keeps that last rebound alive. Allows Jamie to come in and ice it for you at the line.
Yeah, that was a huge play. It's something that most people won't know, tips and things like that. But Jessica's played more and more, so it's great to have. She's a freshman, and we got some other kids who can play too. So we're excited about the future, but at the same time, we got to be a little smarter. Somehow stay out of foul trouble, and whatever happens, I guess we'll just go with it. And the last 3 games, we've had some practice with some situations, so it's all a good experience if you learn from it, and hopefully we will. And we're excited.
Glenwood tomorrow, then the regional tournament starts Saturday. What do you girls have to do? What do you girls have to do well here?
It's going to be a tough game. I think playing back-to-back is really tough. It's underrated in high school sports, and Glenwood's they're a good team. We got them the first time, so I'm sure they'll be excited. I don't know if it's senior night there or what's going on, but we'll just show up and again try to be more consistent. We had a lot of turnovers tonight too, man. So take care of the ball and go from there.
Most of the first half wasn't directly to me. It was just to run the floor, outwork them, and then use our intense defense to create offense. And I was able to run the floor a lot, and they were looking up and passing me the ball. So that's where most of my points came from, I think.
29-point night from you. It seemed like the defense really was what got you guys going there in the second half, able to get a little bit of a cushion there.
Yep. We came into halftime, and he said to pick up our defense and to allow only one shot, get the rebound, push it out, push the ball.
The first quarter was slow, just kind of getting in the rhythm of the game, Macon was hot, he was really hot, so tonight was Macon's night. It was Macon's night, and then, as other guys, feed off that energy, and we feed off our defense, like Macon said, our intensity picked up, and the more defense, more stops, creates more offense for us, and that's what happened tonight.
Couple games left, the regular season. You finish up conference, then head into districts next week. What do you guys have to do well if you're going to make a deep run here later this month?
Play as a team. Sometimes that we get out there and we just kind of try to make too much happen. To just do our game, do Mustang ball, and then that would lead into team ball, and then that will give us big points and stuff like that. And that's what we really need. That's what we strive for every practice and every game.
It was a hot gym, smoking gym. I've never seen a floor that had footprints on the sidelines. It was just hot and humid and slip, but real slick out there. But no, kids did a great job, and defense and rebounding especially picked up in that second half. So,
Makonn Anderson had himself a night, almost had 30, most of that in the first half. It seemed like that was kind of the game plan going in to feed him.
Yeah, he was. Thought they did a real good job putting an extra guy or two in there in the second half to slow him down, but plus their guard pressure kind of slowed us down a little bit too. They just they did a good job, but we were obviously trying to get it in there when we could, and we found him early, and then it opened up some other guys. I think Payden hit a couple big shots from the outside, had a couple other guys, Jake getting into the rim. Just finding guys again, just movement. They were doing a good job moving and finding the next guy when they started to all kind of pay attention to Macon. So
tough game tomorrow night with a team that just barely got you here a couple weeks ago in Glenwood. I guess what are some things you want to see from your team going into tomorrow night as we get here? I mean, finish up conference play tomorrow.
Well, I'm just glad we got through this one healthy. Yeah. So no one slipped and got hurt. But biggest thing probably is just, again, we got to keep working on our defense and rebounding and movement of the basketball. We get those three things going well on any given night. We can play, we can play good ball. So I think the times we slowed down, we kind of the ball was getting stuck in some spots, got a little sloppy.